Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And our pitcher tonight, Trey Savage. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. 2 down. Bases empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fall.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back now in Toronto. And today on the hill, Grant Holmes.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Spencer Steer.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
That's in there. Now 3-2.
Full count.
2 out, space is empty. And he walked him.
Nope. Ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. Profar makes the... And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
1 strike.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Draws the walk there. And that's their first base runner of the game. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Second inning here. No score. Misses, and it's 2-2. Fly ball down the line. Rooker in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Cody Clemens.
So digging in, Cody Clemens. And that's
Ball 2.
off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Nice curveball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Brent Rooker. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. 1 down, base is empty. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Clemens moving under it. Snags it for the second out. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. And the right-hander deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. High fly ball out towards left center. Varsho makes the grab, 1 down. Daz Cameron at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Rushing, collects, fires to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Bo Bichette up to the dish. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Rips one to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Willie Adames stands in. High in the air, out to right. Acuna has this one sized up, and that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one ripped. Way back there. Gone. His 14th of the year. It's 1-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So up next, Brent Rooker.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Spencer Steer. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. That one missing inside. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back now in Toronto. And now the DH, Austin Riley. Ripped to short. Adames the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Varsho sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Cody Clemens will hit next.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they can't get the out. Man at first. Here's Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Strike him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So another inning in the books. And the no-hitter. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Line drive. Throw on to Olsen. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Willie Adames next up for the Blue Jays. And Willie fouls one back. Base knock center field. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the Swings through that one out in front that time. This one in the air. Jimenez drops into the glove, and there's one away. Next to hit, Bobichette.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. Here's Profar now.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone.
Bichette goes in the dirt. Throw to second, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And there's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up. Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
That's the third. They get the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Castro.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So a man at first. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Rooker into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Castro deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him! That's his 9th strikeout so far. Cody Clemens next up for the Braves. Lined, and that's a base hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on him at the very last moment.
2 strikes.
Line drive. And there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now in for the Braves, Daz Cameron. Varsho makes the play, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yoel Payamps. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down. Here's the Toronto catcher, Dalton Rushing. Swings and misses. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Second baseman.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luis Arias trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen
over to first. That ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Armstrong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Acuna now.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Walker.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Anthony Santander. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 34th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Brent Rooker, the next to hit. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground, Bichette slings it across, and that's an out. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. That one hit to right, and that will drop foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Last chance coming up here. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Into center and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set, the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, pitching in our game today, Zach Gallen. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here, into the home bullpen for a homer. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Spencer Strider. Chris, how about a scouting report?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow.
Brings it in for the third out. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. In the air, left field, down the line. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners in first and third. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Jared Kelnick.
You got 2 balls.
Olson at third. Albies at first with no outs. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. And they're all loaded up.
First base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter.
The other way. Base hit. 1 run in already. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. That big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. So bases all loaded up. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. So they're all loaded up. Hinkle getting ready to hit. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Braves 3 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Anthony Santander knocks one out. It's 3-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Rooker on at first, nobody out. And now 1-2. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited.
Over to Albies. That's the 3rd out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Adames under it, and it's caught for the out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho makes the grab, 2 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that'll do it. Braves are set down. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Chop to first. Olsen takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So the lineup flips over at the plate. Ernie Clement. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Willie Adames stands in. 2 outs. Hard ground ball, base knock. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This one in the air. Albies squeezes it, and the inning is over. One left. Start of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Hauls it in for the out. So here's Murphy now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out to short, Adames. Low throw, and he can't pick it. So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette, there goes the runner. Cut on and missed. Throw to second, tag, out in second.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
The throw in. He's in there.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count.
3 balls.
You
1
can't
strike.
nibble, but you have to execute finish.
To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
2 outs. Bases full. Hinkle digs in now. Swinging a ground ball down the line, and it's foul.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Strider deals. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. 1 down, base is empty. And strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit in the air, center field. Kelnick sizes this one up, brings it in, and that is that. That one is absolutely belted. Varsho moving back for it. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's back. And it is gone. His 24th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And there's the ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue, so we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Jared Kelnick. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Sean Armstrong.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Varsho pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Kelnick has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Luis Arraez stands in. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the frame. Top of the 6th inning. Profar climbs in on that left side. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And there's the strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Brandon Hinkle. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the. Back here at Rogers Center, and now it's going to be Willy Adames. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Outside corner, got him looking. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The 1-1. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The Jays down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 6th. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Taylor Rogers. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here comes Austin Riley. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Matt Olson. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Acuna going back on this one, and that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Lined into right. Acuna makes the play, That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Sewald.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That's out to center field. 1 away. Here's Sean Murphy. To the right side, Arise. Tosses to first, 2 away. So digging in, Bo Bichette. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
Chop back up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And Bichette is retired. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Staumont.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Rushing. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. And here is Ernie Clement. Fouls one off. 2-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The next pitch misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Miguel Castro getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson also getting ready. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Kelnick with a quick throw back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning. Willie Adames next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. Base hit and a run in to score. Throw into third. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
Ryan Walker taking over on the mound.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Back within 1. It's 5-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And now Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
So the tying run at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Angel Bastardo.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Guerrero takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one in the air center field. Varsho calls it in, 2 away. Brandon Hinkle next up for the Braves. On the ground, right side. Arise. Tosses to first. And that is that. Nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Late with the swing there.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And next for Toronto, Luis Arias. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Dalton Rushing next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time ball game. And the strikeout ends it. Close one here today. And your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Oh, that's a monster home run. That's gone into the scrub. No question about that one. Another home run. 2 minutes remaining. That's 3 in a row now. That's number 4 in a row. And that one gone into the second deck. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. That one out of here and into the second deck. Out of here. Just 1 minute remaining. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Number 4 in a row. 5 straight home runs. 30 seconds left. 6 consecutive home runs. No doubt about that one. And that's a home run. His 16th in a round. And yet another home run. His third in a row. No doubt about it. Over 425 feet. Now get an extra out. 6th consecutive home run. That was on the scoreboard. Wow. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. Another home run. His 24th in the round. And that one's gone off the scoreboard. There's number 26. That's gone. Home run number 27. His third consecutive home run. 4 in a row now. That is now 5 in a row. 6th consecutive home run. Let's see what he can do. Now batting, number 22, Juan Soto. And that one gone into the second deck. Are now on the clock. That one is gone. And there it is, his third home run. That one out of here and into the second deck. Just 1 minute remaining. Oh, that's a monster home run. That one is gone. 30 seconds left. The bonus round has begun. No question about that one. Let's go. Home run number 8. Another home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Let's see what he can do. Now batting, number 44, Yordan Alvarez. That one is gone. His second home run. And that one gone into the second deck. That one out of here and into the second deck. 2 minutes remaining. No doubt about that one. Oh, that's a monster home run. That one is gone. Just 1 minute remaining. Another home run. Another home run. 30 seconds left. No doubt about that one. That's 3 in a row now. monster home run. The bonus round has begun. No question about that one. Let's see what he can do. Now batting number 5, Corey Seager. And that one gone into the second deck. And there it is, his third home run. 2 minutes remaining. Another home run. No doubt about that one. That one out of here and into the second deck. His third consecutive home run. Number 4 in a row. 5 straight home runs. Just 1 minute remaining. Out of here into the visitor's bullpen. Oh, that's a monster home run. 30 seconds left. That one off the scoreboard. Wow. No question about that one. His third in a row. Yes, sir. That one is gone. The bonus round has begun. Another home run. That one is gone. And he's earned another out. That is now 5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs. No doubt about that one. Oh, that's a monster home run. Let's see what he can do. Now batting number 99, Aaron Judge. And that one gone into the second deck. That's gone all the way out to the concourse. Another home run. 2 minutes are now on the clock. That one clears the wall. That's gone into the shrub. Another home run. Just 1 minute remaining. That's gone. Home run number 8. There it is. That's 3 in a row now. That one out of here and into the second deck. 5 straight home runs. 6 consecutive home runs. Maybe 7 in a row now. The bonus round has begun. No question about that one. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. Another home run. Let's go. Home run number 19. His third consecutive home run. 4 in a row now. That is now 5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs. seven-hitter throwdown. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. That's 9 straight home runs. That's 10 in a row now. Yet another one. Add one more to the streak. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. Add yet another to the streak. Yet another one. No doubt about that one. No question about that one. Let's see what he can do. Now batting, number 50, Mookie Betts. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. 2 minutes remaining. No doubt about that one. That's gone into the shrub. No question about that one. His third in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Just 1 minute remaining. 5 straight home runs. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a throwdown. 30 seconds left. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. Number 4 in a row. The photograph has begun. That is now 5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs. Let's see what he can do. Now batting, number 17, Shohei Ohtani. And that one gone into the straight net. That one out of here and into the straight net. 5 straight home runs. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a throwdown. 2 minutes are now on the clock. Another home run. No doubt about that one. It's out of here into the visitor's bullpen. 4 in a row now. That is now 5 in a row. Just 1 minute remaining. 6 consecutive home runs. Maybe 7 in a throwdown. Goodbye. Look out under net. 30 seconds left. And that one's gone off the scoreboard. The photograph has begun. His 3rd consecutive home run. That's number 4 in a row. No question about that one. There's a home run. That one's out of here. Now it's 22 for him. He's putting on a clinic. Another home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. Let's see what he can do. Now batting, number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one is gone. His second home run. His third in a row. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. 2 minutes remaining. And that one's gone into the second deck. That's a home run. There's number 7. Oh, that's a monster home run. Just 1 minute remaining. Another home run. That one out of here and into the second deck. Number 4 in a row. 30 seconds left. 5 straight home runs. 6 consecutive home runs. The bonus round has begun. And there it is, his 14th home run. Out of here, that's his 15th home run. His third consecutive home run. 4 in a row now. That is now 5 in a row. Out of here. No doubt about that one. That's 3 in a row now. That one's out of here. Now it's 22 for him. He's putting on a clinic. Another home run. Let's see what he can do. No pressure about that one. That one is gone. His second home run. Oh, that's a monster home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. 2 minutes are now on the clock. That's number 4 in a row. There's another one. Gone. His 6th home run. Another home run. That's gone. Home run number 8. Another home run. No pressure about that one. Oh, that's a monster home run. His third consecutive home run. No doubt about that one. Another home run. Another home run. And yet another home run. No pressure question about that one. His third in a row. Number 4 in a row. 5 straight home runs. And that ends the round. He finishes with a total of 20 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Gone! That's his first home run. And that one, gone! Into the second deck. That one, out of here. And into the second deck. No doubt about that one. 2 minutes remaining. Oh, that's a monster home run. That clears the wall. Let's go. Home run number 8. That one is gone. Just 1 minute remaining. Another home run. That one is gone. That's gone. All the way out to the contour. That's 3 in a row now. 4 in a row now. The bonus round has begun. Out of here. That's his 15th home run. And that's a home run. His 16th in a round. It's out of here. Into the visitor's bullpen. That's number 4 in a row. No question about that one. No doubt about that one. His third consecutive home run. Let's see what he can do. Up first in his semifinal matchup from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. And that one, gone into the second deck. That one clears the wall. That one out of here and into the second deck. Another home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Number 4 in a row. That is now 5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. That's 9 straight home runs. That's 10 in a row now. Add one more to the streak. 30 seconds left. Add yet another to the streak. And there's another one. No doubt about this one. He's 17th. The bonus round has begun. That's 3 in a row now. 4 in a row now. Oh, that's a monster home run. That is out of here. His third consecutive home run. That's number 4 in a row. And no time remaining, that will do it. And he ends the round with a total A 24 home run. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. A hat trick. 20 in a row. That one off the scoreboard. Wow. No question about that one. His third in a row. 2 minutes remaining. Number 4 in a row. No doubt about that one. And that one gone into the second deck. That one out of here and into the second deck. Just 1 minute remaining. Another home run. Another home run. His third consecutive home run. 30 seconds left. 4 in a row now. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. 6 consecutive home runs. The bonus round has begun. No question about that one. Oh, that's a monster home run. That's 3 in a row now. That's number 4 in a row. Another home run. No doubt about that one. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Aaron Judge.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Almost ready to get underway. So here's the lefty, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, nobody out. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Shota, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, nobody out. Aaron Judge, the next to hit.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
That one fouled off. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
3-2 now. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Yelich sizing this one up. And there's one down. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Slapped foul. Judge over at second. Ramirez on at first with two down. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Back here in Atlanta. And on the mound in this one, Cal Quantrill. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And now 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes. So no. Back at Truist Park. New inning getting. Started, and now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Chisholm with 4 runs batted in his last game. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Out there to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Almost got him. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Here comes the skipper. On the mound now, Brusdar Graterol.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
They take the force out, and that is the inning. They strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And the lead is now 5-0. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Garrett Crochet. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 down. So a man aboard. Here's Ketel Marte. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's not coming back. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-2. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Zingy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Throw to first, and he's back safely. Two outs. Here's a rocket out to left, and that'll do it. Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Aaron Savali. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Number 27.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. So up next, Jake McCarthy. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Two outs, runner at first. And now it's Mookie Betts in the air, center field. Rodriguez moving under this one and makes the grab. And that's the inning. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Tyler Glasnow. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Bobby Witt Jr. Next to hit, Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Gunnar Henderson.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Outside low, and that's ball two. Foul ball there. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So digging in. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Marcell Ozuna looking to start something with one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it in. To his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Glasnow ready and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Bailey Ober.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. And that's in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Now it's the power speed combo. Brandon Hinkle. Misses again, 5 in a row. Nobody out, runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swinging a foul out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location, but in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early, and by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone.
Henderson over to first in time, and Olsen is set. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Michael King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Aaron Judge. Judge waits. That's down and in. A slider missed. Action in the pen down there. Robert Suarez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bednar getting loose as well. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. So now the DH. Spot. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Rafael Devers. One out, the base is empty for him. One down, base is empty. There's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Pinch hitter coming on, Spencer Torkelson, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Marte throws to first in time. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Matt Waldron.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So up next, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Runner takes off, and that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 1-2. That one down the line, but it kicks foul. Called strike 3. The knuckleball buckled his knees. Here's Mookie Betts now. Yelich goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man on second, 2 down. Grounds one to short. Whips it across. And Betts is set down. We're back, and they make a change to start this. So now a pinch hitter, Shea Langoliers. In the air, out towards right center. Soto sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. McCarthy makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Gleyber Torres. The 1-1. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. AL down. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and it's off the wall. Throw is high and over his head. Acuna rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
High fly ball out to center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw, and he's in safely at third with one out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. This one popped up. Makes the grab, and there's two down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Base hit. In scores the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Mason Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Down and in, moved his feet. Stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here comes the American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Stephen Kwan looking to start something with 1 gone. Right back to him on the mound. To first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Digging in, Nolan Schanuel. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Suarez warming up as well. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emmanuel Clase.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Ellie De La Cruz.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2-1 now. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Andre Munoz. Tap foul at the plate. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Out towards right center field. Reaches but can't haul it in.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just
runner on the go. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top of the eighth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Throw to second, save. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And out of here. A soaring shot to center. And they add a couple more. It's 7-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Still only one out here in the inning. Headed towards the corner. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic. Robert Suarez gets the call from the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now here is Christian Walker. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be.
That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they're up by 4.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So now it's Corey Seager. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yelich pulls that one down, and Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeff Hoffman.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Connor Norton. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Fernando Tatis Jr. looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Back here in Atlanta, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Nolan Schanuel. Ground ball could be 2. The flip, 1 at second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wyatt Langford. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. That K is his. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Now, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
Kwan hauls it in, and there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. De La Cruz now at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Tyler Stevenson. Runner on first with 1 down for him. That one not close. 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Pinch hitter coming on, Ryan McMahon.
And he's taken this guy deep a few times in his career, Boog, so look for him to have some good swings up there at the plate. Pretty comfortable, it seems.
Manager out of the new pitcher on here, Justin Martinez.
And I can't imagine any save is in.
Oh, diving stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and Art.